How you doing?
How you doing? I'm
Good.
carrying today. So
Okay.
7.
all right. Oh, thank you.
7.
This is.
Can you show me heading into the station? I'll let you know when I clear.
All right.
So what happened?
Let me just get this. All right. So, anyways, first of all, how you doing? My name is Constable.
Matt Tipton. Very
Nice to meet you, Matt. You know, are we being recorded right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
10-11, you
Let me just do this myself. And record it as well. You're not the bad guy, you're the good guy, but I just want to make sure that everything is done right here. So I wish my wife was here. She knows I do this better than I do. But, okay. Hi. Okay. All right. How you doing? So your name is Sergeant
Tipton. Yep.
Tipton, and this is Constable Ken McNeil. Thank you, Sergeant.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
So anyways,
Just an update. I do have an harassment order with me in the folder. I'm going to serve Tanya with the harassment order. Mercy.
is that for you? Should I hold on?
What's that?
Should I hold on? Is he talking to you?
No.
Okay. Here's a court order.
Yep.
The eviction order.
Now if I take a look.
Please, yeah, sure.
1 to 2, so 5
So anyways, what happened is that she's been to court about 4 times on this.
Hold on.
This is the landlord. Okay. So she's been to court about 4 times on this.
How you doing?
Property manager.
Matt Tipton. Nice to meet you.
Okay. And thank you, sir.
No problem.
Anyways, she's got social media there now,
Yeah.
and she's. I tried to explain to her that she says he owes him. She's not leaving until they give back over $3,000 in back rent.
Okay.
What up, kid?
How we doing?
Yeah. So I told her.
I hear that.
Yeah, I told her that that's a different issue today. The judge, she went yesterday, said she has to get out, and then she can take him to court further if she thinks that she's, she's wrong.
Yep.
And she said, no, I'm not leaving. I'm sitting on a chair right in front.
Yep.
And she called social media, and there's a guy named David Webb that's running around, and he's been accusing me of not being legally able. Appointed by the city manager.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's an argument that's come up, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a thing called Rule 4C by the courts where they appoint anywhere in the state they can appoint. They can appoint a constable.
Oh yeah. I don't doubt that at all.
So I try to tell them that, but they wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to explain that at all to them. Well, to the owner, to the tenant, sure, but not to these social media people. So, anyways, right now she says she's not going to go. So, how would you suggest that we proceed?
So, only a sheriff or a constable can. Yeah, they can perform an eviction. We as police officers cannot get involved in the actual eviction process.
Okay, but removing her from the property, you couldn't do that even with the court order, right?
It's very specifically ordered to not get involved.
Okay, yeah. I was just speaking to another constable friend of mine. And,
typically, well, at least from what I've seen and observed, is typically if there's an issue like this, you guys reach out to the sheriffs.
Right. That's what I've been told. Yeah.
And the sheriffs they assist with these things, because if you have a non-compliant tenant that is refusing to leave the premise based on a court order, only a sheriff or a constable can perform the eviction.
That's what I understand as well.
David Mallet, I used to work with, he's a longtime constable by Union Square.
Yeah.
He used to actually pick him up, actually. They would just sit on the floor and he'd have to drag him out.
Yes.
But, he hasn't done that for.
No, I mean I have
done that for like 5 years.
I have power of arrest, but then it's like, where do I take him? Would you guys allow me to put him in the cell here?
So that would be where the sheriff's department.
That's why I was
would come, because they have.
They know that I have.
They have powers of arrest. In certain circumstances,
Attention
I know
all
that
Eastside units, stand by for the following bolo.
they perform a variety of functions. Obviously, it's not just
In the area of
maintaining
111
the house
Southwest
correction
Cutoff,
up there.
be on the
They
lookout for a
they do a
Blackboard
myriad of things,
F-15
and that's
Mapper
where they're
211
area.
Alpha 60, driving all over the road
Comes to
towards
this. What I
Shrewsbury.
have seen before
Gonna be on the lookout
is
for a Blackboard
the sheriffs will
F-150
do it. I don't
Mapper
know if it's like a
211
private
Alpha
detail
60,
for them. I don't know if it's a
driving
matter of
all
course
over
their
the
normal
road in
duty,
Southwest Cutoff towards Shrewsbury.
but that would be something to touch base with them on. Yeah, we just, as far as the police goes,
All right.
you know, it's all police across the state. We cannot get involved.
Now, if you get
And-
If
somebody,
they assault you, it's different stuff.
That's
Did she assault
so
you?
this is where the breach of a peace.
did she
Yeah.
threaten you?
Yeah, she was trying to hit me. She was trying to slap me.
So sort of a similar circumstances when take a trespass tow, right? Or a trespass tow, or when you know someone's defaulted on a loan and a private tow company is coming in. You know, our job is to maintain the peace, not get involved in, because these are civil matters. You know, so
Okay.
that's
I
sort
understand
of a similar thing. So my advice to you, okay, since we know that it's going to be a problem,
Yeah.
okay, we know that and these things obviously they're very sensitive because you know people have to leave their homes and their belongings, and you know it changes their life, and it's
I've done this many times.
Yeah,
Just so you know. I get it.
I
know.
most go smoothly
Yeah,
for the most part, but then you have ones that you know
Absolutely.
that resist and are non-compliant and all that, and that's where it gets tricky. So, in order to maintain the peace, okay, at these things, the sheriff's department would be the best way to go.
All right.
So
Okay.
you'd have more than just you there.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have them there.
Absolutely. I'll call Ray and see how he wants to go forward with that because
Let's try to do a conference call with Ray and Krista. Krista, the attorney.
The attorney, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to ask you that
Because
next.
I know she works with the sheriff's department
Yeah.
too, so that's
Not,
fine.
like I said, most of them they go fine.
Oh, I know.
They go smooth, but
Yeah.
you're gonna have these ones, and the problem is when you start creating a scene in the
Right.
street.
We actually
with-
physically touch them. Yeah.
That's just not what we want.
The
Because
sheriff is what
because
we
then
do.
what happens is the neighborhood gets disturbed. You know, school's going to be letting out, so there's going to be kids at some point in the streets playing, and it creates a chaotic scene. So the goal would be is always maintain a breach, not have a breach of the peace, have everything be, you know, smooth, calm, collective.
Okay.
You know, and sometime.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Are you tired of babysitting? Sorry. I do
No,
so
it-
much babysitting.
yeah, you
I'm
know,
so tired
yeah.
of it.
All right. Well, I think we got enough to go on. We got to call your attorney and
Yeah, you call the attorney. You go
Thank you.
Make contact with the sheriff. I have seen them. Like, I know that they do. They most certainly will help. I just don't know. Like I said, if it's a regular course of duty for them, if it's like a detail, an overtime thing. I don't know.
But if they tell
But-
us to call you, we're calling you back.
Yeah, we maintain the peace in these situations, in all situations. But as far as evictions go, so even if an example would be if you called us and said, you know, we have a situation developing here. There's people yelling, screaming.
Yeah.
You know, our job is to
Sure, I understand.
make sure that the peace is maintained.
Yeah.
No, but we cannot
called
participate
preserving
in
the
Domestic.
in the eviction process.
Preserving the peace.
Yeah, that's ultimately what it's all
I
about.
know.
Yeah, like I said, you know, I have my handcuffs in here. You know, I got my gun. I legally can, but then I'd have to have a place to bring them.
So what?
And then
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And then what happens if it's more than one person? What if you're overwhelmed?
There is. There's
and
there's two big guys.
So here's my other thing. That's why
Yeah.
my recommendation going forward, whenever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
encounter
Yeah.
any sort of resistance or anything like that, back out immediately.
Because
Because you have a firearm, correct?
Oh yeah, but I didn't wear it or anything. I
No,
never
but
do.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If they see that you're
That's
here
trouble.
or what, there's a million scenarios where it can go bad, and
That's one of
you
the
know,
first things the social media guy said. Are you carrying? I
Right.
didn't answer him.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that portion of it. If
Yeah.
you, if an arrest has to happen, you know, if
Yeah.
it's more than one, you know, like when we take someone into custody,
Yeah.
we usually have 2 or 3 of us, and that's just for one person. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
You need- yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
it. Safety's number one thing,
Yeah.
right? Because at the end of the day,
I go with Ray when this
It's-
stuff happens
yeah.
too. Usually,
it's
but
not
yeah.
worth you getting hurt It's not worth anybody getting hurt over just a civil procedure. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's got to get done, but it's just a matter of
the
safety.
constable that I'm doing this for is a court officer too, so
Yeah.
he makes sure he does everything right. So
Yeah.
but thank you again.
Hey,
You know, and
yeah, no problem.
Okay, Tim, you be safe.
All right, take care.
absolutely.
We're trying.
I'm supposed to be a peace officer too. They say,
Yeah.
you know, that's what the constables.
I think most people are peaceful people, right?
I've actually
I'm tired of the babysitting.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of the babysitting.
It gets old at some point, right?
Yeah, let's
All right,
go.
gentlemen. Yeah. Make your phone calls and all that.
See, she's in
yeah.
talk to him.